Hey, there we go. Now we got some camera action going on. Howdy, everybody. Always fun. We're dealing with a little bit of new equipment here. Get our focus dialed in. Hey, glad you could be here. A little bit of a surprise stream, somewhat. I wasn't sure if it was going to come together, so I was a little hesitant to say something. But yeah, so we're going to hang out for a little bit. We're going to play some pinball. And, with that pinball table, today it's actually going to be uh, Hot Wheels from American Pinball. So, really excited for this one. Couple technical issues, so apologize. I'm a few minutes behind here. But that's okay. Life goes on, right? Okay. Let's see if we can. There we go. Get past some of those techno challenges, and we are good to go. So, there it is, folks. The absolutely fantastic Hot Wheels from American Pinball. Amazing light show. Really, really fun table. We'll play some games, hang out for a little while, and then when that time comes around, we'll likely shuffle off over to Don't Panic Flip around 9 o'clock Pacific time when he gets rolling. So let's play some games. I don't know if you guys can hear the audio from the table or not. If not, I really apologize because the music is also really great. Again, absolutely fantastic light show on this. The folks at American Pinball did an amazing job. Something I haven't seen yet, where they actually have multiple LEDs in some of these inserts. So you can see with the flashing red arrow there, there's actually 3 in the larger ones, 2 in the smaller, to actually do that strobing effect to really kind of outline where you need to be shooting at for the different shots. All right, so quick tour of the table. With the table, we have the tachometer here right in the center. That's kind of the key to getting higher scores. That's going to be going up hopefully throughout the game. That is going to decay over time though. So there's a couple ways you can keep that higher. You can hit the RPM targets there in the center that you see. We can do that off a skill shot as well as by hitting a few combos, I believe. If someone wants to correct me on those rules, please feel free. But that essentially works kind of like a bonus multiplier. So the higher that tachometer goes on the table, the higher we're going to start scoring on the different activities that we do. So yeah, it's a pretty important thing to maintain as much as we can there. A couple different multi-balls, a couple different modes, one of which we'll try to do off the start, which is the red line mania. So it's kind of it's kind of like are you a god from Ghostbusters? So it's going to throw, it's going to stop everything. Everything's going to drain. It'll shoot out a couple balls. We'll shoot out everything, and then everything's going to light up, and basically we have to hit all the shots to start collecting jackpots. We get them all, we can hit the super, and then it starts all over again. And when we do that, that's going to bump up our gear 1 level, and that's going to raise the minimum for that tachometer. So it's a little tough to see there, and I apologize. It's a little bit of an eye chart. You can see in the upper right of the display, way up, that way, way over there on the display in the upper right corner, you'll see that tachometer. And as that goes up, you're going to see that minimal level. So you can see we're also in first gear. Bunch of other things I'll try to explain as we go, and kind of walk through some of the thoughts I'm having. A little rusty, I didn't get a chance to play a little bit beforehand, so we're going to be doing some warm-up time together, and that's okay. We're all here to have fun anyways, right? So let's get plunging. All right, so off the skill shot, my first thing I want to do is rev this engine to try and get that tachometer up as high as I can as I do the ball launch, and that's going to give me a little bit of a bonus and a shot at the skill shot, which is going to give me more points, and more importantly, it's going to help bump up that tachometer value, and that is all important for scoring. So The easiest way to do that is hold the plunger. We can hold the one of the flipper buttons. That's going to start revving that engine. We go too far, we blow the engine, and then it's going to drop all the way back down. So we want to make sure we get as close as we can to that top end 10 before we launch the ball, which is going to freeze that spot wherever we do that ball launch. So just like that. Now I didn't get very far on the lane over there. Because one of the other things we'll get, if we get all the way up to the 3 all the way around, use our little escape route there. One of the things we'll get if we make it all the way around or up to the 3 is extra bonus multiplier. And now this is starting the victory lap multi-ball or the race. You can see the 12th place is lit, and now we have to go for 11th place, which is on the left inner orbit. You'll see that blinking there, and it is backhandable, as you can see. It's now moved over to 10th place. We'll try and do a post pass over to the other side here. Maybe. Best post passes ever. Long way around the horn, but we got it done anyways. Alright, we've got some dialing in to do on that ramp. There we go. Alright, so we got 10th. We'll get it over to 9th place next. Let's hit some of those RPM targets though, so you can see we start cranking up. Ugh. And that's the danger of hitting those, going for those RPM targets, is it could very easily cause us to drain. So, not an impressive score, but that's alright. We're still dialing things in a little bit. I'm going to bump this over just a hair so I'm not off screen. Yeah, that's a little better. Alright. One more time. Let's see if we can get a little bit further on the old shooter lane here. Oh, and that was too far. So we got the 10, but we went a little too far on the lane, so we didn't get the skill shot. But that, you know what? That's alright. Again, we're learning, we're having some fun. It's a nice little trust bounce there. Yeesh. Got a lot of warming up to do if we're going to start getting closer to that high score that I set earlier this week. Yeah, again, still too much. We'll get it. We'll get it. There's part of our RPM targets. So you can see our attacks going up. I use our escape lane over there, save the ball. Plunge back into the pops. One of the things the pops is going to do for us is build up our turbo. And the turbo, when it's lit, is the lane off here. It's a kickback. So I'm going to hit that lane. It's going to shoot it right back to the left flipper. And that is going to give us a 15-second bonus to our scores. So we want to try and save that if we can. If you really truly want to blow up this game, the idea is to stack as much as you possibly can and have it all fire off pretty much at the same time. Alright, so that's our villain du jour, Draven, who is trying to unleash the monsters on Hot Wheels City. Couldn't save it. Couldn't save it. That's all right. We'll get the ball control down. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to warm up, so you're kind of seeing a little bit of raw play. I normally like to kind of work out knock off the rust before on my camera. But, you know, hey, what's fun in that? Just make for better streams, right? All right. Let's see if we can pull off a little bit of better play here.
Diabolical destruction grips Hot Wheels City in terror.
There we go. So there's a super skill shot. And that also kicks off our quest towards the Victory Lap multi-ball. I tend not to chase that one too much, mostly because it tends to happen a little organically if you're just kind of playing the game. Now, there is a timer on it, so if you want to, kind of rush that a little bit, use that little trust bounce there. Thank you, Mr. Balser, for that. I appreciate you putting that post in there for me. Yeah, like I said, I tend to not go for that too much, and again, kind of keep that a little bit more organic as we hit the other modes. So the other thing I'm doing right now is I'm working on hitting those alternating loops. Oh, wrong flipper. Should have been the left flipper. Again, that's all right. It's all part of learning. Start playing more, you learn the table more, it all becomes second nature. And that's why we're here on this channel, is to get better at pinball. And hopefully for me to share what I've learned with all of you, so all of you hopefully don't have to learn it the hard way like I did. All right, let's see if we can... All right, so we got all the way up to the 3. We only made it to the 9, but that's okay. Yeah, we missed our skill shot, or super skill shot rather, but we got the regular. Yeah, this is just such an amazing, it's a fun table to shoot. So every time I hit one of those targets that you see, I don't know if you can hear the kind of old school gas station bell, but every time I'm hitting the targets in front of the ramps, that's awarding an extra car. And they've actually put over 450 cars in this table. So Mattel really hooked up American Pinball. I think that's fantastic, and I'm sure the Hot Wheels diehard fans out there are absolutely ecstatic about that. So, again, it's really, really cool what they were able to do as far as putting more content in here. All right, so let's see if we can get to the Redline Mania here. So it's kind of a fun mode to play. It's fun to watch. So we're going to keep working on those RPM targets. Again, it's a little dangerous when we do this, but that's what helps keep it fun, right? All right, so our turbo's also ready. You can see that. A little bit of nudge there to make sure we save that. And you can see a little boost scoring, the round icon right there on the play field. Rose right there, lighting up for the boost scoring. So if we hit that, that's going to kick in that high-end, temporary 15-second big multiplier on the score. So like I said, normally we try to save that as much as we can. I usually end up hitting it by accident. You can backhand it. It's a little tough. But the big thing is you absolutely have to be ready for it, because it will rocket that ball right back to the left flipper in most cases. So usually you can catch it, you can try and do a bounce off of that, but it does come off there with some speed. And it's pretty fun. All right, let's see if we can hit that. All right, so we got 2, but that's all right. We got the tack level of 10 and our super skill shot. We are. Yeah, there's our, that was our turbo boost there that we did intend to hit. Oh. Making me nervous, internet. I'm kidding. All right. Got our super skill shot. Let's start a race so we don't get caught on that magnet later. And see if we can get going on some of these RPM targets. Because I really want to play the Redline Mania mode, because that is fun. And it's going to give us... Nope. Nope, got one bounce, but not two. That's going to give us that that gear increase, which is going to really bump up our scores. Have to clean the plunger a little bit here. Whoops, too much on the plunger. I normally like to shake it just a little bit off of the table, rather. Not myself, maybe a little too of myself too. Why not? I do like to shake the table coming out of the exit, just to hopefully avoid that straight down the middle lane drain that pop exit likes to do. Because there's a post just near that exit. Pass that over. There's a post near the exit. You can kind of pop and nudge it off to the side a little bit. And whew, it's the first time I've seen that one. Yeah, bailed off the side off that ramp. Yeah, you definitely need to stay on top of the panic flipped. George would be disappointed. Yeah, you definitely have to stay on top of your RPM meter, because if you let that drop, then again, your scores, you could be doing all kinds of stuff, but it's just not going to give you any points. Did we get it? Oh, look at that. We got it. Let's see if we can get the super. Nope, no super. That's all right. Maybe. Nope, too late. That's okay. Again, as you... Oh! Bummer. Yeah, so the animations on this table are great. So you've got part of this where you see all the stop motion animation is actually taken from the YouTube series. So that's the Hot Wheels City series that you can go right now. It's kind of a kid's like toddler show. You know, find the objects and how many shapes do you see. But it's really cute. I love the animation, how they reused that and did some new audio and stuff. And then everything else is all done by American Pinball. So it's about 50-50, if I remember correctly from what I was reading from some of the developers on this. So again, super fun. Love this table. It's kind of one of those sleeper hits. I know it's not getting a ton of attention right now because there's a few other band-themed tables that some folks are really interested in, which, you know, that's fine. Not my cup of tea for the particular band, but that's okay. More pinball is always a good thing. Yeah, we got our 10, and the 3, and the super. Nice. Love when that happens. Yeah, because we hit that super, what that did for us, it actually gave us a few tack levels. So you can see that I was so busy pointing out, I didn't watch the ball drop in there. So there we clipped the M, which was the general idea. We're going to see if we can get the R and the P next. Or we could just punch again. That's fine too. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up having to drop the flipper power on this because it scares me a bit with the with how quick this thing comes back at me on some of these shots. Ew! Whew. Yeah, trying for these RPM targets, that is dangerous. Yeah, we let that one go a little early. That's all right. There we go. Yeah, so many little details that they put into this. You know, as you keep progressing through the various places, I think you get up to about 8th place, and then I think it's 5th or 6th. And then again, as it keeps kind of climbing there, the music changes dynamically, and it's absolutely fantastic. There we go. So we've completed the RPM. So sorry to cut that off. Table goes quiet. Get the nice start. Fires into Redline Mania, and now it's just going to keep launching balls. And the idea, everything is lit now, so we have to hit all of the lit targets here. And that's going to get us the ability to earn that super jackpot. There's one. Well, nope, I think that rejected. I don't think that made it all the way to the saucer. It's all right. We'll let some of that drain get out of the way. I need something though. Give me a ball. So we do have limited time. It's a limited ball save. Normally, you try to hit a little bit more than what I'm hitting here. You know, at least try to hit something. There's one finally. Be the worst. Yeah. So ran out of time. It is. Bring the camera back. There we go. So we did run out of time. It is a time limited mode. There's our focus. Focus. There we go. And then it's going to, one, give us the Rip Rod car, which is one of the legend cars, or hero cars, excuse me. Now you can see that the tack is now shifted to a green color. And that is, that means we now have a lower minimum on our tack. So now you can see the tack there, again, way up in the corner over there, is the minimum tack is now at 200,000. And which means we're going to start being able to score more points that way. So if we keep building it, we can run it all the way up to 5th gear. We probably won't try that high, but again, we're just kind of practicing here, get used to working the RPM targets, get a little bit better at catching things, and running up the RPMs. The other thing to note, as we get higher gears, that tack is also going to drain faster, so it does make it hard to actually get back into Redline Mania over and over again. But like I said, it's a really fun mode. As that RPM gets higher, you're going to start earning a lot more points. Yeah, absolutely amazing table. So we got the skill shot. They did give it to us. Couldn't get the super though because couldn't get the super because of the the re-entry into the shooting lane. So I think one of the things we're going to do is after stream, once we get this back into its normal position, is to raise this a little bit. So I've got it at 6 degrees as the manual states. I think that's a little bit low because I'm getting a little bit too much lateral and floatiness. But you know, again, that's okay. That kick-started our turbo boost there. We've got a battle ready, although again we're kind of just focusing on practicing the, I mean, if we get one, oh, that's no big deal, but the main point here is, again, we're just trying to work on the RPM targets and continuing to build up our, ooh, brutal. Continue to build up our tack value. So there's a tweak that I'm probably going to have to look at doing to the table, and that's putting a little bit stiffer foam behind those stand-up targets there, the RPM targets, just to, oh, skill shot champ. LP. All the way over, oops, too far. There we go. Put some stiffer foam behind there, which I think is going to keep some of those air balls and really crazy ricochets from happening. And I think that'll help a little bit, so it kind of deadens the blow. And for those of you looking, it is all custom cars in here. Another feature of the table is you can actually put in your very own cars, whether they're brand new ones or ones from your aging collection. Unfortunately, I have no idea where mine are. I've probably moved them on many, many years ago. Which is a shame because that would be really fun to put some of the old Hot Wheels I had as a kid onto the table. Woo. We are not too far from starting a Redline Mania. One more hit. That ought to do it. So again, get the quiet, little sonar beeps, and then full-on audio. So I really wish everybody could be here in the room. just to kind of hear the rumble and the sub, and so it's just absolutely fantastic. This table's just so much fun. I mean, that's the best word I can describe this table. It's just fun. You know, it shoots a lot cleaner than I'm making it appear. Now we're getting a few going now. So now we got some heavy blinking lights. Was that our super? I think that was our super. Oh, we got one more. We got the, that was it. There's our super jackpot. So then it just starts all over again. So we run out of time, tack drains off, engine cools. Hey, not too bad, 86 million. So that's not too bad of a bonus. So that shifts gears. So now we're in second gear. It gives us that Rip Rod Hero car. The final, Hot Wheels Legend mode. You have to unlock all the heroes' cars, and there's quite a few different ways to get there. We've got the Rip Rod. That's for completing Redline Mania once. We have the Roger Dodger. That is for doing all of the battle modes you see there, the 4 battle modes, which you haven't even started one of those yet. We have the Twin Mill, which I believe is for doing all of the track multi-ball, loop crash multi-ball, and one of the multi-ball I can't remember off the top of my head. We've got the Shark Cruiser, which I think is for all the epics, for completing all the epics. So again, there's a lot of work here to do. If you actually want to go all the way to the legend mode, you could just try and aim for blowing up a score. And there's so much to do option-wise with this table. It is just absolutely a blast. All right, let's see if we can build up our RPM here and give us a good head start. Yeah, we got the 2. That's all right. Nice to get that. Would have been nice to get the super, because that would have given us a little bit higher. But that's all right. We can keep hitting those RPM targets. We'll keep chipping away at them. We'll just nudge that right back into the launch lane. That's just fine. Safest spot for that ball to be. Second safest spot, of course, is on your flipper. So we've completed the cycle again. Oh, we got epic loops going now. Again, some of the stuff's just going to happen, and we're all right with that. All right, so we're up to 800,000. There's our 900,000. Well, we should probably start the race at some point. I didn't realize we hadn't done that yet this game. Nudge that over. I'm gonna collect cars. And as we collect cars, oh, we got the pit stop. That's all right. There's a target right next to here that as you hit that, it's an ever increasing amount. I think if we hit the next, if we hit that M target before, there we go. There's our second Redline Mania. So this should be good because we've got quite a bit of, a run going here. So it might even be a higher scoring if we can nail some of these shots again. So again, we'll probably just kind of let a few of these drain as if we start getting kind of clumped up down here, just to give us some room to shoot. There we go. Let's try to get that side scoop. Get some of these out of the way. All right, we just dump them all. Why not? That's all right. We don't like them anyways. Unintentional. Yep. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. So yeah, 35 million. Not too great, but that's all right. The more important thing is we are now in third gear, which means we have a minimum tack level of 300,000. And now that we've kind of built up our RPMs a little bit, now we can start looking to do some of the other stuff we've been kind of slowly building. So we've got the battle. We can look to start one of the battle modes. We continue to hitting the epics. So right now we're on epic loops, and we need 5 epic loops to be able to collect that. So now you can see our RPM tacks are in yellow, indicating we are in 3rd here. Nope. Nope. The other thing that gear does for us is right there, that fun little gear multiplier there. New news. Same players shoot again. Now you see the collector case is full because we collected enough cars, and that basically lights our mystery there on that right scoop. But let's see if we can get into a battle here and work through some of those. There's our battle shot. Gives us a piece of track. So what are we on? Cobras. So this we have to shoot the pink lights on either side. Pink, purplish lights, however you want to think of it. But we only have so much time before they will relight themselves. And if we complete them fast enough, one of the other things you'll see is right next to the health bar for that boss is a fuel gauge. Ooh. No, stay out of there. There's one. Oh, nope. Nope. Not digging the focus on this. I'll have to play with that a little later. So, not the ideal way we want to complete the mode. That's a little expensive, hard to pull off to actually clear them all. But again, that's okay. We're having fun. All right. A nice boost to our attack. And the skill shot, which gave us another little healthy boost there. And you can see our car there in the center is now, brutal. Was spinning a little bit more furiously. So we don't lose all of the tack. So if we do drain it, it knocks off 300,000 off the tack value, or basically three little pie wedges there up the RPM. That we will have to recollect. Yeah, way too hard. So now that we've oh, there's our mystery. What do we get for the mystery? We got bonus multiplier. See little people holding up the signs. Yay. Now that we have one battle in the books, unfortunately the hard way, they're going to start getting a little bit more difficult. So you see, anytime we go through the spinners, of which there are 2, gotta love ripping spinners, that is going to cycle the all of the battle lights, as you can see here. The first battle, oh, you gotta be kidding. Oh, nice, it gave us back. Thank you, I appreciate the game. I take back what I said. Yep, let's do a trust bounce there. What was I saying? The battle lights. They get harder. So the first battle that you have, you can hit any one of the lights over there, or the targets rather, stand-ups, and that will grant you a battle letter, or the drop target for that. Oh man, You can also hit that drop target, and that will also grant you any letter. Hey, Ketchup John Mustard. I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing, sir? We are just playing some Hot Wheels. Yeah, I don't know if I'm pretty good at this. It's a little debatable. Good. Just got back from playing some Stranger Things Pinball. Fantastic. Did you have fun? Was it 5 games out of $1? Nice. Nice. You loop the replays on that one, I take it. Yeah, it felt good. Yeah, I got to play that not too long ago myself, so I didn't get a ton of time on it because I was just trying to play everything while I was there. But yeah, it's a fun table. Fairly similar layout to this with the fan layout, but it was a lot of fun. So how'd you do? Did you set any high scores on there, or you just you go with the replays? Free games are always good though. I mean. AFM vibes, no high scores. Almost got 4th place. Yeah, well, next time, right? Next time. Every time you get a little bit better. You get a little bit better. All right, so let's see if we can hit that super, build up some RPM again. Or we could just hit the track builder. Yeah, I'm trying to get better, just like JP. I'm rocking it on JP. Stranger Things is next. Ugh, brutal. Yeah, JP's a ton of fun. Yeah, it's here. We'll do a quick little pan. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, JP is definitely my favorite too. I love the table. It's got a lot of fun shots there for sure. Really liking the Hot Wheels table. If you haven't, yeah, jealous yet, you want it. Can't have it. But if you have a chance to play the Hot Wheels table, I definitely recommend it. It's quite the story. Our Beavis and Butthead laugh there. Good to see the bots working. First time we've tried it. I'm hoping to get a chance to play Hot Wheels. Yeah, I haven't seen too many, but of course, here in Central Oregon is not the. Oops, a little too much on the engine there. Is not the mecca of pinball. That is a little further northwest of here. A little place called Next Level Pinball, which if you have never been there, for anyone that also watches this stream later, absolutely recommend it. No machines around here yet. No Hot Wheels machines, I'm assuming? No Hot Wheels, yeah. Which is surprising, because it is actually, if I had to make a comparison, I mean, with the stuff that it's got, found a bug. We got a bug. So we started Redline Mania, but it's supposed to actually drain everything first. In this case, it just dumped us right in the mode, which is alright. Just a little more confusing. It's kind of nice getting the light show when you get into the mode. There's one of our jackpots. Let's let some of these get out of here. Alright. Alright, quit pushing and shoving. Alright, come on. Only got 2 flippers. We need, what, one more? We're running out of time. It's backhandable if I didn't have, 16 balls flying around. Was that? Yeah, that was it. Just wild as one because Joe Sherwood lives in this area. I played weekend with him. Joe's last name, right? I honestly don't know either. Apologies to Joe if you end up watching this. But yeah, all right. So what are we on? Ball 2. I've been cycling so many trying to get these RPM targets. Programs for American Pinball. Yeah, I think I've had a couple of conversations with him sort of on Pinside. I had some funky audio issues, but definitely no big deal. I mean, the amount of tuning that I had to do for JP to dial everything in versus the amount of tuning I had to do this on Hot Wheels is staggeringly different. There's so much I had to do with JP to get things shooting smooth, and I still don't think I'm quite there. Yeah, go through there. Yeah, I think the only thing I've had to do is, standard pitch and level, which I might end up, as I was saying earlier on stream, might end up changing the pitch a little bit. Hey, Jedi! I like the angled effect on the right side. Thank you very much. That's a new layout to stream. It's been quite a while since I've done a stream. Yeah, I'm watching chat, not watching the ball. Yeah, we'll stop for a second. Yeah, it's a little bit of a new layout that I tried. I realized I hadn't streamed in quite some time, so I figured I was about due for one with the amount of schoolwork that I've been doing and keeping busy with that. But yeah, it's good to see you guys. So glad you could make it. Thanks for joining. So yeah, we are having some fun on Hot Wheels. I don't think my JP is a smooth shooter. I need an experienced tech to give it a once-over. I am happy to help anytime you want. Just shoot me some messages on Discord if you have any questions. Yeah, it's you can see it there behind me. I am, like I said, working on dialing it in quite a bit. So a question for you, Jed. I know you were talking about it. Did you order those super bands yet? And get a chance to try those if they showed up? So I'm curious if you actually got those from Marco yet. We'll go back to our play screen. We'll play some more, show off some more of the awesome light show of this table. Now that we're in second gear, there's our super, and into a battle. Like I know what I'm doing. Nope, I can order those tonight. Oh, it's up to you. Oh, T-Rex mode. Got our shaker going off. I mean, it's amazing. There's not a ton of toys on here to be fair. I'm not getting more than 5 minutes at any of my games. Yeah, it's almost like you got like a new kid or something. Oh, Track Builder Unlimited, so it's another one of the multi-balls here. Getting better at my drop catches, got quite a few of them on Stranger Things, felt like magic. They do feel great when you do nail them. Yeah, so we're in we got a couple things going on. So we have a stacked multi-ball, and that's going to auto-launch. We have a stacked multi-ball with a T-Rex battle. Yeah, that'll give us a bonus. Always appreciated. Thank you, game. Whoop. What we're trying to do is build up oh, super jackpot. Woo! Did we finish the battle? I think we finished the battle. Or did it pause for the multi-ball? I guess that paused for the multi-ball. Yeah, I thought we were still in the T-Rex battle. That must be just on pause until we're done with the multi-ball here. Yeah, but you can see, because I'm not hitting these RPM targets there in the center, it is causing that tack to drain. And I apologize, I am not paying a ton of attention to chat. Now I can look because I just double drained. Nice job, me. I'm gonna be lurking. I gotta work on stuff. Hey, no worries. Lurk away. Happy to host. You even have the command for it. You can do a bang lurk. Yep, there you go. And you can do bang command. So I'm always dropping in just fun little clips and fun stuff in there. couple of them do voices, but not too many. Ooh, shallow plunge. That's all right. That's okay. A little bump there because I don't. Oh, got hung up. That's all right. Keep building those RPM targets. Want all the points. All of them. Whew. Brutal air balls. Sure that, yeesh. Oh, very cool. I think to my OBS system. Hey, your stream's looking pretty good. I don't think you've got a lot of improvements you need to worry about making. It's time consuming. I'm gonna have to fight for my streaming time as is. Oh yeah, you know you know what? We'll be here. We'll be here. In the meantime, hang out on one of our channels. Way to go! I score 4, T-Rex champ. It's almost there. At some point, we've got to work on getting that affiliate. Speaking of which, baby duty starts shortly. Mostly just want to clean up the layout a bit. It is a never-ending process, my friend. It's a never-ending process. Between that and, you know, tweaking the tables, we've got plenty to do with this hobby. I just wish I was done with school so I could stream a little bit more often. I'd love to make these Thursday nights a regular thing. We're getting there. About 3 1/3 classes left. I think I went a little too high there. Come on. There we go. Oops. Hit the car. Alright, you know what? Let's go back to RPM targets. Let's get back into that red line multi-ball. I'll watch the VOD later. Enjoy. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for stopping in, Jed. I appreciate you swinging by to say hi. So enjoy your time with the kiddo. They're only young once, right? Ooh. Ugh. Brutal. Brutal. Yeah, but that's a risk we take when we go after those RPM targets. All right, there's our high-end multiplier. Let's flip that epic light, and there's our super, and that's also going to start the race. Start your engines. Get the nice little light effect. Man, they did just an amazing job with the lights on this. And everybody's looking at the Guns N' Roses going, meh. But it is a really cool light show on this table. There's a red line. That's what's supposed to happen. It's a red line media here. It's a little bit neater effect when you're just kind of playing on your own. Obviously I have my my lights on the play field, but you have all the lights off and everything goes dark except for that Hot Wheels logo right in the middle, and it's so fun. Yeah, there's that word again, fun. Fun in pinball. think we need to get some left flipper action going here. Got a bunch of stuff off this left flipper and not much time. Actually, we're out of time. Yeah, 24 million, not that great. But again, we're not so much after the. I pan this back. It's cutting me off a little bit more than I'd like. We're not so much after the score for the Red Line Mania. It's more for the gear shift, which is going to give us the bottom end to our tachometer, so that way we can keep the score going up a little bit. Ugh. Yeah, so I need to either hit either scoop, so I've got one over here or one up there to start the battle mode. Almost dropped it. Did we start the epic ramps? Looks like we did. Nice. Oops. Did not hit that one either. There we go. So it starts the Triceratops mode, which is going to be the three purple lights there on the right. Any of the battle shots are always going to be the pinkish purple color to hit those. Dogs are barking from the shaker motor. See if we can backhand that. Nope. You're on target for it, but it was just a little too tight of an entrance there, I think, for the right flipper. That's all right. A little bit of shimmy there. And we also want to pay attention to that fuel meter, because as we hit the battle lights and get those relit, that is going to up the fuel that we have. Oh. And, you know, once we... not mine either, I feel you. Yeah, once we get all those lit, depending on, you know, as soon as we finish the mode, you'll get a little bit of a fuel bonus for however much fuel you had left over at the end. So it's kind of like a hurry up for the mode itself. So it kind of encourages you to get through it pretty quick. But you can see it's a very, very accessible game. All kinds of stuff within fairly easy reach regardless of your skill level. Yeah, mine not so good tonight. Starting to get a little bit looser warmed up, but certainly not the 1 billion game I had day before yesterday. Whew. I'm not going to get there doing that either. All right, let's get back in. Let's do some battles. Let's focus on battles. Yeah, there's actually a competition, so for those watching this later, do the little trust bounce there. I see our drop target on that right lane is also spotting us letters, which is very nice for the battles. It wanted to walk the plank. We didn't let it, though. There's the competition that from the IPA around different modes. So one of the things that the table does, there's high-speed trust bounce there. One of the things that they programmed in, which I think is really cool, is an automatic timer for that Victory Lab multi-ball. So when you hit that 12th place and work your way through. So I think the highest score is just under a minute, which is insane. I think the fastest I've ever done is just over 5. Yeah, so it's some fun competition. So I know Fliptronic, if you end up watching this, so you know, good luck to you, Jordan and Becca. Panic flip.
It's the whole music. Hold music.
I didn't know what to put in for you. So, good to see you, George. WTF was that? You don't recognize Homestar Runner at all, huh? If you have something different that you'd like to hear instead, that's not just what MPT3K used for his stream. I am happy to change it. But I figured I'd get that reaction out of you, so I kind of... I figured I'd put that one in there. Just because I think you get a kick out of it. Turn this a little bit more. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall over. Yeah, every so often I have to monkey with the camera. I've got to I get a little bit of a hack going for the camera because the live view only stays active for about 30 minutes on the Nikon, at least on this model that I have, which is workable. Whoops, went a little too high on that. So once in a while I just kind of have to push a button just to keep it running. Otherwise, the whole left side of the screen is going to go dark. And that's just no fun. At least not for me. You guys might get a kick out of it. So how you doing, George? You about ready for your stream yet, or are you just setting up now? Kind of got me on the background while you're doing your pre-flight checklist. All right. Enough messing around. Let's do some battle modes here. Oh, just getting started, huh? I'm on in the background. Well, thanks for having me on in the background. I greatly appreciate that. As I said to Ketchup John Mustard, who was in a little bit earlier, lurkers are welcome, and I even have the command for it. I think everybody should... Oh. Ooh. Whew. Brutal. I have not found a good way to light all those battle targets yet. Let's see if we can start that battle mode. There we go. And a piece of track, apparently. And it's the gorilla. Yeah, so for this one, I have to hit the car targets up front, and then the two blinking orbits. So I got the left orbit and the right in lane, I think. Alright, I had to skip that. I don't know if all of you can hear that, so. Alright, that's two. Nope. Woo. Skip that into the save. Nope. Just a little bit off there. Ooh, that's not good. And we have like no RPMs for this, so we're really not going to get much of a score, but that's all right. We're just kind of working on this to get through the mode, not necessarily trying to blow it up. Come on. There we go. There's our register. Alright, Alright, so now we have the one of two shots we need to hit up the ramps. Does that start the race? I think that qualifies now. Yep, that does complete it. That was a change in the not November update. Meant to say September update. Woo! Fun with loops. We missed our shot though. Come on. Not enough oomph. That's got it though. And now, if we can get our timing right, we just have to hit one of the two scoops that we used to start it to finish it. Ooh. Trust bounce. Come on. Oh, come on. Go to your home. Did we finish it? I wasn't watching. What happened? Alright, back to spell and battle again. No, no. Oh, I got the pit stop. As we're hitting that spinner, that's causing the qualified lights, or the lit lights there for the battle mode qualification. Gained a couple, is that going to be the track multi-ball? I think that is. Yep. Track Builder Unlimited. Get some RPMs up here, because otherwise, super jackpot! We're not going to get a lot of points for this mode. I think some of our lights are gone to sleep here. I've heard rumor that some of that's fixed. They're pretty good about getting on the code changes. One step closer. Settle down there, ball. Now we got the A, we just need the B, but I think we're going to rotate that hopefully to a easier spot to get at. Or we could just get it anyways. Alright. Almost had it. Almost had it. There we go. Now we have some lights back. Way too hard. We did get two more on the tack though. It's gonna help bump our score a little. Thank you, ball save. Appreciate that one. Yeah, if we hit the same battle target stand-ups, or we hit the spinner, that's gonna rotate the next battle mode that we start. In this case, we're starting the Triceratops, which is going to be the three right shots, and then back into a scoop. And after, ooh, that was fun. After the second battle mode is complete, you cannot use that scoop anymore. The only one you can use to start it is this one. So it does bump up the difficulty a little bit as you keep working your way through the different battle modes. Don't go out the out lane. Again, I kind of like to give a little bit of nudge out of that area just to. We can just sit here and rip spinners all night. That's fun. Whee! Shame I don't have the epic going. That's alright, we'll do it that way. I don't know if we can make that. Yep. I didn't think so. There's just a little too tight of an entrance there into the into that kickback lane. So ball 3? Yeah, it was ball 3. What do I think of Hot Wheels? Hot Wheels is a fantastic table. It is definitely a sleeper hit, at least in my opinion. I think the bummer is it was just it was terrible timing with the launch date. Was it 3 months ago? But it's a fun table. It's how Jurassic Park's got the depth, you know, and how far you can go. Hot Wheels is fairly similar, but it's more wide than deep. So between all the different multi-ball modes, from the track qualifying, you've got the victory lap multi-ball, you've got the battles, the epics, the RPMs, and the Redline Mania that comes with it, which is really accessible for. You know, it's, you know, kind of think of it as like all the modes, if you try for one specific thing, are probably about as accessible. And I can switch back over to chat since I'm not playing here for a second. So if you think about Jurassic Park, thanks for AA. Awesome. Good to see you, man. You know, if you think of, you know, like the T-Rex multi-ball in Jurassic Park and how it you know, everything's kind of that way with Hot Wheels, but as you kind of complete things, it does start getting harder, but you have all these different modes and things you can access to work your way towards that legend mode. So again, I love the table. I definitely don't regret the pseudo trades I ended up making for it to get it, but I have a feeling this one's going to be around for quite a while. It's a lot of fun to shoot. So the question is, have any of you been able to play Hot Wheels yet? That's what I want to know. No, come on by. Just bring a mask. Just a short plane flight away, or a long plane flight, depending on where you are. Played it a couple times. I want to do sure RPM. I know it's very addicting. That's what I've been doing. Don't Panic has not for lack of wanting. Just haven't found them in your area, huh? Well, tell your local arcades to get on it. Nice. Thanks for giving that one back. I started saying this earlier. I don't know if I finished my thought train, but there's not a lot of, you know, toys on this one per se, but the quality of what's here, it really does feel like a premium level Stern table. Let's see if we get Redline multi-ball going here, or Redline Mania, I should say. It is a multi-ball, but brutal. That's the danger of shooting FRPM, is it tends to get a little wild. I do need to change the foam on the back of the stand-ups and give them a little bit more cushion, because I end up getting a lot of air balls, and they end up bouncing here off of the, woo, let me just knock that out. Knock that anywhere. I do get a lot of air balls, is what I was trying to say. That end up making it all the way back over to the shooting lane. So I'll try not to blind the camera for everybody. Apologize, didn't mean for this to turn into a brief tech stream here. can put that up top. Does that help brighten things up a little bit? Gets a lot of glare though. I think we'll go the other way. Air balls always make you think about how high the ball actually go if the glasses is stopping it. I'm sure I could probably catch it if I was quick enough at it. But yeah, it does make me cringe a little bit. I'm afraid that it's just going to go there and just shatter that glass. So it'll be like MBT3K's Shatter the Glass Redemption, but you know, for real, and a lot more expensive to do twice. Yeah, but definitely not a bad thought if you're chasing a score to keep going for the RPM, because that is where all the points live, so to speak. Come on. Settle down, settle down. With that M, there we go. Almost there. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. That's why if you were playing the glass off, yeah, there's no way, absolutely no way. I mean, it doesn't matter the table. I would never play a game for stream with the glass off, and you can, actually, I think Don't Panic Flip has a prior clip of him. Maybe it was Star Wars. I can't remember what it was, but where he actually got hit by one. I mean, it's scary, you know, it's funny to watch, but, you know, knowing that he's okay. But, yeah, I would never ever want to play with the glass off. Just for things sitting on its own imagination up there. Come on. Just for fear of, you know, catching a hot one in the eye or something, you know. You know, I had the RPM nice and built up, and that ball had to stall out up there. You. Hey. Yeah, we had it up to third gear earlier, and I said at that point, let's start working on some of the other modes. Start trying to do some battles. Ooh, thank you, ball save. So, Laser, I am honestly surprised to see you in my channel, and you're not actually streaming on your own. This must be one of the brief, you know, non-Grippo food breaks that you take. Whoop. I've been attacked by an airball playing without the glass. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. I'm cleaning up Doctor Who right now, actually. Star Wars Premium and the Hyperloop. Yeah, because that thing actually launches that too. That's easy. I think I remember you playing that clip at one point. I just, especially after having Break Shot and that one also having a couple that felt like they were going to chip the glass. That was just mean table. It's there for a reason. Should have left it alone. I could have trust bounced that one. Oh well, live and learn, right? It's terrible for scores. Got two experts in the channel here, and they're just, I'm sure, just cringing watching me play. Woo. I'm either going to have to turn the flipper power down or Put some foam on those things, one or the other. Come on, I just want to do Redline Mania. New track. Pick it back. Ooh. Ugh. Yeah, go little Mustang in the middle, go. There we go. There's a Redline Mania. Just the sounds on this are fun. So much. It's just fun. This table's just fun. I mean, that's the best word I can use to describe it. It's just a fun theme, especially if you played with Hot Wheels as a kid. It just really reminds you of all the things, you know, crashing the cars together and... Yeah, so this is... I don't know if I really... I mean, it's kind of like a mini wizard mode, but... got one shot left, and we got the warning lights going. We need something on the left flipper here. So some of the stuff drain get out of the way. Maybe we can... Oops. Close. Nope. There we go. Whew. Snuck it in there. We didn't get around for any more of the supers, but at least we got the main ones done. 84 million, not bad. Oh, lost the face cam. Oh noes! We're back. And I'm blurry. No, I'm not blurry. There we go. I really have to fix that. And it was really sad is I have to get a rubber band and just put a rubber band around the shoot button, and that takes care of it. It's kind of silly, but it works. So just have to push a button, but I don't see the little warning on the side here that it's about to go dead because I've got that clipped off screen. But definitely thank you for letting me know, because I probably would have noticed for about a couple more minutes, and that just would have been even worse. Yeah, but now that we're in second gear, that starts the Track Builder Unlimited Multi-Ball. Now that we're in second gear, our RPM meter is bottomed out in essence at 2. Which means things are going to be worth more points. If you don't... let me just juggle that right down the middle. If you don't keep that RPM meter up, you are not going to score any points. So you could be hitting every shot in the world, but they aren't going to be worth much. And at higher gears... Oh, nice. Okay, gotta give me one of them back. Thank you. So speaking of air balls, stay up there. All right, that'll auto launch. That's okay. Some of my fixes have been very crude, but functional. Yep, that's the. As long as it works, right? I'd like to get the RPM a little higher before I start that battle, please. What are we doing on time? 8:30? Not too bad. Well, I'm on what? Ball 2 and... Oh, ball 3? I haven't even started the race yet? Nope. A little off there. Aiming for the M. We're stuck in a pop-up. Or drop target, however you want to think of it. Cycle through those battle modes. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't always work, but I try to give it a little bit of a shake coming out of the pop area, just to see if I can get it coming off that wall at a little bit friendlier of an angle, right there, because it will drain straight down the middle if you're not paying attention. Nope, stay out of there. Thank you. Stay out of there too. Another hit on the RPMs. It's not looking good. We got it. Ah, we're all right. Ooh, I didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. Oh, an extra ball. I didn't realize that. Go for that R. Or start the battle, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. Should probably work on. Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. Alright, 8:34. We got some time for a few more games, especially the way I've been playing lately before George is going to take over here. We'll pass him all these fantastic viewers. Okay, gotta go. Thanks again for A. Well, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it as always. We'll catch you on stream at some point soon. Yeah, it's a very just kid-friendly theme too. You know, George, that's probably more important for folks like you and I that you know, have younger players in the house. Eesh. Nope, stay out of there. Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to stream this tonight. It's always been hitting the tables hard recently. Nothing wrong with that, Dad. Come on. That's the M. Come on. There's the M. And next hit should... Back to Redline Mania. Redline Mania. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way. I don't want the car target, I want that left orbit, please. scoop. There's our right orbit, which I don't know if we fully needed that or not, but we'll send it up there anyways. We didn't have enough oomph to make it. Alright. Some of you guys need to get out of here. Just getting too crowded. Yep, we're out of time. We're out of time! No! That's all right. It paused what we were doing, so it drops us right back into where we were, but with a higher gear. And it gives us a hero car. And another shot at rebuilding our tech. And start the race. 2.4 million. Not too bad of a super skill shot value. Didn't give me credit for 11th. That was kind of cheap. That was a new one. I think I've made that particular loop before. Bounce over. We were aiming for the inner loop, not the car target. Yep, still not wanting that same car target. That's what we wanted. T-Rex! So we're gonna get some shaker fun. This game's got a dinosaur too. I have 2 games with dinosaurs in it now. So this one we need to build up the little car launcher thing by ripping the spinners, which is always fun. Even have a command for that one too. Stay in there. How's our fuel doing? Okay, it was not exactly the way I wanted to clear that mode. $11 cars, 2 loops, 1 battle, 1 hero car, and a gear multiplier. I've had better ball ones, but I've had a lot worse too. Go for the mystery. Hey, give me 3 RPM gears. Advance 2 positions. We'll take that too. So now we're 7th place, or 9th place rather. Nope, missed that lane. Ow! Didn't want to burn my pit stop there. Actually, you know what? Let's do Loot Crash Multi-Ball, because we haven't done that one tonight yet. Oh! That's assuming I don't just, drain out and, end the game. If so, we'll just try another one. We'll see. We'll go for the Loot Crash Multi-Ball, because that one's fun too. It's an interesting mechanic that they put in with the magnet at the top. So you get the supers by you hit enough of them, and then you load the magnet, and then you have to knock it off with the another orbit shot. So the Twilight Zone-ish skill shot start. Well, I think we got that orbit dialed in. Up and over. Go the other way. That's our Track Builder Multi-Ball again. Yep. Our Track Builder Unlimited. If I can get... There we go. That'll add an extra ball. Wow. Oh, good. It's going to give it back. I was about to say the game giveth and the game taketh away. Nope. A little more. There we go. Ooh, a nice trust bounce there. Oh, everybody out of the pool. That's right, we wanted to get over to this one anyways. That worked out well. That did not. Whew. Ugh. I think we're going to get that one back. And thus ends Track Builder Multi-Ball. Not too bad, 53 million. Now, supposedly everything is backhandable, but I have not seen anything that can actually backhand with the right flipper. Oh, one more light multi-ball, okay. So we have to hit that red arrow on the right orbit, which that was way too early to hit. That'll get us a... Or we could start a battle instead. Fine. What are we on? Snakes? Okay. Or cobras. Ooh. I'm playing with some fire there. Nope, missed the, Ooh. There we go. So one of the other fun things that we'd like to do with Hot Wheels as a kid is smack them together on those tracks and make them collide. Which is kind of what this multi-ball is all about. Got so much stuff going on at the same time here. That's going to auto-launch back out. That's fine, I didn't want that one anyways. That's right, I'm still in a battle. I should probably work on killing those or capturing those snakes, whichever. Otherwise, they're going to start coming back. Well, that made it up the backhand. How did that one do it? Yeah, like I said, if you don't collect them fast enough, they will get out, which is, is what happened there on the red out lane. It says, hey, one got out, and they'll start relighting if you don't catch them all in a certain amount of time. Good times. Good times. So probably going to push us over $500 million, or, yeah, $500 million. Oh, and an extra ball.
Same player, shoot again.
I think I will. Mad skills. Mad skills.
Player one.
Ah, that's not it. Epic champ, high score 4. Cobra battle champ. We didn't even finish the mode. It's pretty bad. All right, couple more games. Ooh, way too hard. Live catch unsuccessful. See if we can get back into Red Line Mania so we can at least get a slightly higher attack minimum. As my description says, I'm not a score chaser, but it does feel a little rewarding to actually have a, you know, more than 5 points up there when you hit something. Come on. One more hit, one more hit, one more hit, one more hit. There we go. Red Line Mania. Oh, mouse camera. Hurt at that time. We're back. Probably going to focus like mad for a minute. Or not focus as the case may be. Ah, I'm really blurry. Or am I? It's like I'm playing air defense here. Come on. Everything's I need something on the left flipper. Left flipper. I didn't want everything on the left flipper. Yeah. Alright, let's fix that. And you're back. Welcome back! Hey, welcome back. Hey, now we're in focus. Now we're there. Now we're there. Look, I even have some real bokeh behind me. George would be happy with that. Been relieved of duty. Headed to the garage shortly for some flipper time. Congratulations. Good to see you're doing your part and helping out. I think there was anything in that. Oh, it spotted me a letter anyways. Oh. Didn't want to give me that one, huh? Yeah, let's get some revenge against these Cobras for that last game. Or not. Or we just drain. That's fine too. We'll just drain. Yeah, I was looking at my stream after I was redoing everything, and the closing credits that I use. I was laughing because it's been so long since I've streamed last. I've got this mile-long list of followers from my last stream. So, thank you very much to all of you that have been following and diligently awaiting my next stream. I think there's only one left. Yeah, just that inner orbit. When we're waiting on the race start. Yeah. Give the wall back. Yep, out to another piece of track. Up and over. All right, now we've got to hit one of the scoops to finish off Z Cobras. Not going to do it like that though. There we go. Nice. Those are the kinds of things I'm missing right now. I had ditched Streamlabs entirely, never got around to rebuilding that in Stream Elements. Use more RPM hits. Oh, look. Oh. Let's say we got a turbo boost right before we lose the ball. I also need to finish up my nested scenes config like menu uses. Yeah, it is pretty helpful. It doesn't work quite as well for XSplit because of reasons. Like movies and certain things don't work when you have streams within streams, like the movies stop. Yeah, what I might end up doing at some point, because there are still a few of us XSplit users out there, of putting together some of these tutorial videos that all you OBS folks have, but showing you how we can do it in XSplit. The one bummer is that I don't have a, out of that corner, I don't have a, or I should say I can't use Leorin board with XSplit. Papa Willie, hey Wolfman, how you doing? Ugh. Do bounce. All right, can I have it back? Can I have it? Thank you. Oh goodness. Just want to start the battle mode game. I just want to. Cool, I had no idea you didn't use OBS. Well, that's, I guess that's kind of cool, good thing. But no, I don't use OBS, I use XSplit. Mostly because I've had a license from many years ago when I was doing streaming for MechWarrior Online. Cobra Battle Champ. Probably because I actually finished the mode. All the way around. Oh, let's see, 8:55. George is probably going to be starting his timer here, so we'll probably have enough time for one more, and then we'll go saunter off in his general direction and raid his stream for a bit. Last game. Let's make it a mediocre one. Moderately awesome. I haven't played a MechWarrior game since MechWarrior 3. Yeah, skip 4. 5's okay. Sorry if anybody from PGI is watching. It's not terrible, but I think the modding community kind of saved that. What's the modern version? Yeah, MechWarrior 5 is the newest one. That came out late last year, I think December of last year. So the same people who did MechWarrior, enemy power-up detected. Same people who do MechWarrior Online did MechWarrior 5. Missed the skill shot. And our catch. That's right. We'll hit some, see if we can get some RPM targets, get back into one more Redline Mania before we end up having to call it a night here. Ooh, nice, Les. Thank you very much, game. No! Not gonna happen. Really hard to save those. The outlanes don't want to help out much. Check out all the time you have, all the none time you have. It's not like me in school. It's almost like having a kid. So it just doesn't cry as much. Makes me cry a little bit from the general cost and time loss, but yeah. It's like that shirt says, you know, Dad, it's the toughest job you'll ever love. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to get overly mushy there for everybody. Ugh. Oh, that went amazingly quick. All right. I think it's that time. Actually, well, let's check. Let's see if grab a mini keyboard here. Is George streaming yet? So we can't really rate him if he's not really streaming yet. Let's fire up Twitch and look. He's not. He is not streaming at the moment. So let's play one more. Why not? Oh, we have to, there we go. That'll work. There we go. It's a defocus exploit. Come on, get those RPM targets. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Fliptronic to find out what oh, I can catch up on chat here. What was that? You haven't started yet. How about you give your thoughts on Hot Wheels now that you've had some hands on? I've kind of been doing that all stream, but you know, I love the table. It's fun. That's really the best word I can use to describe it. It's a clean shooter. There's parts of it that are pretty quick, so you definitely don't feel a lot of stop and go. It's a very accessible table. There's lots of stuff to do, so it's deceptively you know, kind of plain looking almost, because you don't see a ton of toys. You know, you got the spinning car in the middle, but there are a lot of modes and a lot of stuff to unlock that it's fairly easy to get some of it going, but it's a little harder to get all of it going. You know, and what it doesn't have in a lot of feature table functionality, it definitely makes up for in build quality. I have had to do way less tweaking on this table than I had to do with Jurassic Park. There we go. There's a Ripline Mania. So I definitely give this one a thumbs up, especially if you like the kind of the fan style layout that this one uses. Redline Mania. Let's see if we can actually get up to the super here and hit all the shots. Well, it's not going to work if you give it to me in the outlane game. Got some more work to do off this little flipper. We got one more. Infamous running out of time. Nope, not gonna get it. Nope. 33 million, not too bad. Not too bad. We'll take it. and the gear shift. So now the tack's in green, and we got a hero car. Come on, come on. I have to check out that. Oh, should have left that one bounce. I'm gonna have to check out that gate. So I've been getting kind of hung up there on either side of the gate up top. Kind of do some tweaks there to either let it roll off or drop through one or the other. Kicker about the drains is it knocks 300,000 off your tack value. I haven't started the race yet. As far in the game at Ball 2 and yeesh. Air ball is just brutal. I just feel like I'm going to crack the glass. Woo! I didn't think I was going to save that. That's going to turn into a highlight. One of Flipstream's many Lazarus saves this game. I guess I should probably work on taking out this Triceratops since it's somewhat of a timed mode. I don't think I can, yep, I can't backhand that at all. What's our mystery? What's our mystery? Light extra ball! I will happily take one of those. Happily take one of those before I do anything else. Make sure camera's not going to time out here. Oh. Glad we got that extra ball. Apparently we needed it. Not the way I like to finish modes. New news. Same player, shoot again. If those that coming in a little late didn't hear me catch it earlier, all of the stop motion stuff is from there's a YouTube series called Hot Wheels City that they used. So all of the computer animated stuff was done by American Pinball, but all the stop motion like we're looking at here is all, they're all lifted from the episodes. And Mattel threw a bunch of content at American Pinball. They've got 450 some odd cars, different pictures they put in. So that's all the ones that I'm collecting there. With with those car target hits on either side of the ramps, like that one, usually unintentionally. Advancing on a race. And as we move up in positions, the music is going to dynamically change. Ugh. So it kind of gets a little bit more upbeat. Ah, we got the pit stop. Basically, this game's version of the yes, super smooth. So there's a target right under here, right just to the left of the bee that you can't really see because it's under the ramp. That you hit, I think it's 2 for the first time. It's like 2, 5, 7, and then it just keeps going up from there. There's a pin side thread that the developers like to hang out in, because American Pinball is super responsive on supporting threads. Ooh. I think I'm going to try 6.5 degrees here. Let's see if that's kind of keeps things a little. Oh, brutal. That was, oh, it was, no, it was ball. Wasn't ball 3. I thought that was ball 3. Loop through to the last one here. I thought we were going to hopefully get to a red line multi-ball. Definitely not doing that. Good. Yep. No. Quit being mean, table. Quit being mean. Quit making me look bad in front of my internet friends. Alas, it was not meant to be. We weren't going to get to third gear. All right. On that note, I am going to do a quick check here because I imagine that George has got things fired up on his end. If not, I'm really curious why he doesn't. Hopefully he wouldn't be having technical issues. Yep, he is streaming, so yeah, we will call it a night here. So thank you all very much for coming, or for those of you watching on demand later, thank you for watching on demand. Hopefully I'll get to catch you live and join the chat and play around with the commands we've been adding in, and hopefully as soon as we hit that fun affiliate mark, we'll start doing some a lot more fun redemptions. So yeah, had a lot of fun. Hot Wheels, amazing table, great light show. You know, clean rules. It's just a ton of fun. It's a great shooter. I definitely recommend you drop a dollar or two in it when you find it out there in the field, or pick one up if you really fall in love with it. So that's it for me. We're going to call it a wrap here. So thank you all very much. We're going to go raid Don't Panic Flip for his stream. But in the meantime, thank you again. Good night. And I will see all of you next flip stream. Goodbye.